Good morning.
Good morning.
I think it's time.
It is
I
indeed.
started us without us being totally ready.
Oh, well, thank goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be ready for a couple hours. I'm still feeling like I'm sleeping, but other than that.
Welcome to our Stitch Along Friday.
Yeah.
It's the Victoria Sound. We're back again. I've got a bit of the hems this morning. It's not a cold. My doctor assures me my lungs are fine.
Yeah.
And I think I get some kind of early morning cough and it's probably postnasal drip or some horrible thing. Just what you needed to hear.
Yeah, well, that's right. Exactly. A good way to start the morning conversation.
It was on my mind.
It's on your mind. Well, yeah, somewhere else as well.
That's right. And if I start coughing violently, I can get out of here and you can carry the ball.
I guess I will certainly try.
That's
but,
good.
You know.
You're very good.
Doing it on by myself isn't quite the same.
It feels intimidating, doesn't it?
It does.
It does to me too.
It does. Yeah. You do such a great job when you're by yourself.
So do you.
I don't
you just
know.
Get a
I kind of stumble.
Yeah, you get a little tongue-tied.
I do indeed.
Yeah, that's all. Good morning, Marcia Buckingham from Texas, Loretta, and Dorothy. Lovely to see you, all of you, all three of you so far. That's fine. We're here anyway, no matter what and how many people are showing up, even if no one shows up.
Yeah, even though no one shows up. That's right.
We'll be here. Just, come and join us at 9:30 Pacific time.
Yeah.
Hey, I think, is it next week that it's the daylight savings?
Yeah, not until early Sunday morning.
Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday.
That's right, exactly. That's right. So next week it'll still be daylight savings time.
Yes.
And then the week after will be standard time.
That's right. And we're also going back on standard time. Just FYI, guys, that means that we fall back.
Yes.
Dorothy says my favorite time of the weekend.
Yeah. 60 degrees. Well, that sounds nice.
I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Tricia. Good to see you too. Nice to know that there's a neighbor of ours just down the street. Mm-hmm. Tedra says hello from wonderful, cool Phoenix. Oh, let me see now. So that's somebody else was cool too, or was that was Tedra that was cool?
We have our windows and doors open now this last week.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes.
I know. Richard was saying he's in Mazatlan and has been for all the time. And I think the coolest it ever got was 28 degrees and at night. So he couldn't keep the windows and doors open. But he said, I've been able to sleep with the windows and doors open now because it gets down to 21.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yay!
The coolness of it all.
Yeah, actually, Tedra, I can understand. It must be wonderful. Pat, good morning. Good to see you. Marcia, we have 100% a chance of rain. I think we do too. In fact, we're getting a river.
Yeah. I think today, though, is it's supposed to be not as rainy as it was last night. Boy, did it rain last night.
Yeah, we had an atmospheric river, they call it. It used to be called Pineapple Express, which I like a lot better. Because the Pineapple Express, you can imagine, it all comes from Hawaii.
The pineapples coming up.
It sounds so tropical.
Yeah, tropical, yeah.
Now it's called an atmospheric river. It sounds way more scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is. Carol Reed, hello from Florida. Patricia Reed out. Sunny but cold. Okay, I guess back east.
In Nova Scotia, yeah.
It's going to get a little cool. Rachel from sunny Israel. I'm so glad to hear that. It's good to see you again, Rachel. I haven't seen you for a few Fridays.
Yeah.
And Marley, good afternoon. Okay, I practiced my Spanish. I think it's buenos dias for you this morning, so I can say 2 more words in Spanish, which is good.
You've been practicing.
Yes, and a man is a hombre, and a woman is I don't know.
Senorita?
No, well, the senorita is a girl, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, Marley, that's it.
Yeah.
Buenos dias this morning. Amber Krisha says hello from Kansas. Donna Granger.
Oh, Donna, good morning.
Good to see you too. Mm-hmm. Nice to see some old friends coming back.
Absolutely.
Really nice. Diane Mertersdorf. Too dry, she says. Oh, does that mean that you got static everywhere? Your hair is standing on end?
Could be, yeah. 60 degrees in Minnesota in late October. That would be a little warm.
Yeah, warmer today, she says, but I think if it's been dry, then it's probably been cooler than that. Norma, good morning, everyone. We have a cool day here also. Okay, sunny and gorgeous otherwise. Those cool and sunny days in the autumn back east.
Very nice, yes.
I call it back east, but, like on the eastern, and also on the plains. It's so nice, even though it's dry, I know, but it's so nice. compared to some of our wet soggy
Yes.
mornings that we
Yeah.
have here.
Yeah, yesterday morning driving to work, it's like, okay. And
Yes.
people aren't used to it yet because we've had such a nice fall and they're speeding past me. And it's like, you don't see the sheets of rain coming down.
Well, the thing is that people have good tires, they're okay,
I guess
but
so.
there's always the yahoos.
Yeah,
There's always yahoos. You have to just stay out
that's
of their
true.
way, right?
Yeah.
Rachel says, I was in the UK for a couple of weeks. Totally unrelated news. My daughter-in-law's in labor.
Oh.
A big hug to you. Oh, no, I put in love instead. Let me see if I can get the hug. There it is. I put it on
Yeah.
Deborah's. Okay, that's okay, though, because, Deborah
You'll
can
do
have
it
a hug,
again.
too.
That's right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right. Anyway, so, Rachel, I'm so excited for you, and I hope everything turns out well, and that she works through it, and that you have a lovely, lovely grandbaby. Deborah, good morning from Connecticut. Hope you had a good visit with Sue and
Mhm.
Linda and Norma. I think, yes, it's Mujer. Exactly, Norma. Thank you. I was trying to remember. But you can remember those things. Like I'm doing what's called Duolingo because I'm going to Mazatlan. I got to know some Spanish.
That's true. Yes.
And the app is called Duolingo, and it's kind of fun. My daughter kind of turned me on to it.
Oh, okay.
You put it on your phone, of course, and then they give you every day. They suggest that you do at least half an hour of practice.
Mhm.
So when I read it, I'm good. But when they say, "Okay, translate this into Spanish," all the words leave my head. But when I read, like they give you multiple choice answers. Well, hello, that's easy.
Yeah.
I have enough memory for that.
Yeah.
But I can't seem to get like the actual Spanish in my head. So Buenos dias is pretty good. Bueno noche, I think it is, or buena noche. Masculine and feminine just cannot compute. I don't know what it is. I guess you just have to get used to it.
I think so. Yes.
And thank you, Norma. Appreciate it. Diane says we're in drought here this year in Minnesota. Oh, that's why. Okay.
We're in drought here on the island too.
Yeah, it looks like Dorothy, Diane, and us, we're all in drought.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we've got rain coming here, so hopefully you'll get some as well. Okay. What have you been doing? Because, there's some very big excitement out there with what you're doing.
How am I think I'm getting closer to the end of sending out the grab bags. Yeah.
So actually, you sent out a bunch, didn't you, the other day?
I have sent out a bunch this week.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's exciting.
I think I've got about a third to go.
Which is not bad. That's hundreds and hundreds have gone already.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're feeling like it's not going fast enough, though, aren't you?
I'm feeling, yes. You know how I like to finish projects, right? And I usually don't get off that one project. I feel like I need to get off that one project, but I can't until it's done.
I know. The finished part. We get a little obsessive about finishing things.
Exactly.
And actually, it's good because that particular project, which has been fun, is also quite long because we have no idea we'd have so many people asking for them.
Yeah.
And just so you know, we're losing money on these things. We had no idea that the shipping estimation was so low.
The shipping costs have doubled to what you paid.
Yeah.
And so basically,
we're going to have to put those up if we're doing another batch of grab bags. We'll probably have to put up the shipping. So sorry. Yeah. And hopefully that will still make you happy. And those of you who want to grab a grab bag or two more, then you can. But we're not sure whether we have enough stuff left yet. No. But it looks like we might.
We might, exactly. Yeah. So hopefully maybe by the end of next week we'll have a better idea.
You'll really know then.
Yes.
It should be done by the beginning of next. Should be done today. No.
Oh, sure. Yes.
I like to pile on the pressure.
Everything should be done today.
That's right. Everything.
Everything.
Including our angel cards. For those of you who follow angel cards, we don't have that many left.
No, we've been doing quite a few. So
yeah.
Let's see. I never like to take the top one.
I know you don't. And that's okay.
Oh, I like this one. Be patient with yourself.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
That is perfect. That is practically all for you. Because you do get a little impatient.
I do get a little impatient. Yeah. I'm kind of a little, I don't want to say, I'm not a neat freak. I'm like things a certain way. So yeah.
She does. And
Particular.
because she's particular, everything goes just a little bit slower, but because she's particular, everything goes really well. So, you trade off.
You do trade off. I have to say I have enjoyed making the grab bags because I've tried to make them as different from one another as I possibly can.
And when she does that, they're more different. I think at the beginning I was helping and I wasn't nearly as particular.
Yeah.
So any new grab bags are actually going to be better.
Yeah.
Lisa makes them, they're way better. Patty, you made it! Yay! That's good. Norma says, the one thing I learned when hubby worked in Mexico was how to order a hamburger with French fries. That's all you need. Good thinking. Un hamburguesa con papas fritas. Okay. We'll have to make sure that scroll back and make sure that I get that correct.
Exactly.
Sounds like it's a hamburger. Hamburguesa.
So
is
one
feminine.
hamburger.
No, I was just going to say it's feminine because it's got an "a" at the end. Una.
Okay.
Una hamburguesa, and then with papas fritas.
Yeah.
I think I'll just take the papas fritas. Thank you. Thank you, though, Norma. That's kind of fun. Beverly says hi, everyone, and Brenda is here also. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. So that's what you've been doing last week.
Yes.
And I, last week, feel like I've done nothing, but I was busy continuously.
You were. Well, actually, your mobility is you can move around and drive now. So
exciting.
I think that's what
So
you've been
exciting.
doing is going out driving.
It's almost like I made all these appointments so I can drive.
That's right.
Rather than, now I can drive, I can make appointments. No. It's like, okay, let's make all the appointments now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great fun to be able to drive. My foot is not healed totally yet, I have to say. But 2.5 months, today is 2 and 3 weeks later.
Okay.
I would say at 2.5 months, if you're doing bunion surgery, if anybody ever is considering it, people want to know how long does it take. And it does take about 4 to 6 months to get completely done.
Yeah.
But really, I can get around pretty easily now. And, I've got a post-op shoe on, so it's because my foot's still swollen and stuff, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I can get around in 2.5 months. I would say you're capable of a lot if you're thinking of doing it. So 2 months was pretty much the breaking point.
Absolutely, because you did start to drive a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, just up and down the driveway, but hey.
That's true. It was really funny when I saw you drive past my window and go back the other way because we're on a dead-end street. So Thea had to practice on the street first. So.
Yeah, well, you can't be too careful. I didn't want my post-op shoe to get in the way of the brake.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Or get stuck underneath it or something like that.
That's right. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Diane says, good morning from Killeen, Texas. It's actually raining today. I'm so glad. Yeah. And Rachel says, so are we seeing baby samplers? I think you might be. Mm-hmm. I think you might be. And you want to see our baby samplers. Let me see, how many do we have here? I think we only have, we have Kathy's.
You've got the heirloom birth, which you did many years ago.
Yeah, you would know that one, wouldn't you, Rachel?
And then Linda did a birth pillow.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
And Kathy did one that's something about you are like the sunshine. With a baby cradle. Yeah. Oh, it's adorable. Mm-hmm. Did I do any others? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think those were...
I don't think I was inspired by too many because I haven't got grandbabies, so it just didn't come into my life.
And you could probably use like Child of Spring.
Yes.
Yes. Or any one of those seasonal samplers.
Actually, any one of a band sampler, you can make it longer and put in the baby's name, etc.
Exactly. Noah's Garden.
That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah, that would be kind of cute.
That would be really cute. It wouldn't take too long either.
No.
Noah's Garden is very cute for children. And there's Celebrate.
Yeah,
it's got a cake at the top.
That's not really a birth thing.
And even the wedding sampler could work.
True. Absolutely.
Just changing words. I mean, Rachel, you're just such a artistic person. I would imagine that you'd be able to make anything out of anything.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. But a birth sampler, its heirloom birth sampler was the one that people liked. You know what I like about it? You can change the colors so easily. Mm-hmm. Like all the pearl cotton in there, or the Trebizond is what we use, but you can use number 8 pearl cotton.
Yeah.
You could change all those colors. You can change the writing. You can change anything in there because it's really samplery.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have any cross stitch in it that
Yeah.
I recall. Mostly
Specialty stitches.
bands of
and-
specialty stitches, and those can all change in color. And then you just add some words.
Mhm.
My favorite words, I have to say, are in the Heirloom Birth Sampler for
Yes.
the smaller version.
Yes.
Because there's the big version on
Yeah.
the front cover.
And then at the back, there's a smaller version.
Yes. Do you mind going to get it?
The smaller version?
No, not the actual model, the leaflet. I think
Oh.
we have a leaflet, don't we?
No.
Oh, we
No,
don't
we
have
don't.
them anymore.
No.
Unfortunately, we're running out of leaflets to show you.
Yeah.
Sorry. And
Yeah.
I think you took yours away home, right? You
I
didn't
did.
keep them by your desk?
No, you might have yours up
I know.
on a
I'm
shelf,
not
but
going
I'd
to
have
get
to
it.
go look for it.
I know. And
Yeah.
it would take forever.
It would.
Go look online.
Yeah.
Noah's Garden. I have all the heirloom samplers. Oh yes, Noah's Garden would be awesome.
Mhm.
That was a
Yeah.
a brilliant idea. Ellen Meldrum, good morning, ladies. A little late in joining you today.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. We always love it when people come,
Mhm.
even if they're later. You know what I did want to announce first, before we start on the
Okay.
models, which you have laid out so beautifully.
I kind of just, not really laid out all.
Pretty laid out.
out.
It's all very organized here. Is I want to talk about the auction we're doing today.
Okay.
Now, the auction has 4 different sets of hardware. So there will be 4 auctions. Because I can't do it any other way that I can think of. Now, it's hard to see here, but I'm going to disassemble these. There's a set of short. Hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We didn't have those.
There we go.
There.
There's the set of short brass. Well, you can see it. Good. Can you see that the top of it is just gorgeous, or the ends of them? So these are short, and I don't know what size they are. Does it say? 5.5 solid brass.
5.5 inches.
Yeah, 5.5 inches. But I don't know if that's the length of the whole thing. But I will put that in the in the auction. So there's going to be 4 auctions.
Yeah.
These are the short version of the same ends, and this is the short version of slightly smaller ends.
Mhm.
And if you look at the 2 types of ends, look, there we go. These are the 2 tops of, or rather, the ends of each of the bellpull hardware. They are solid. They're beautiful. They're brass.
Yeah.
And I really did want to use them one time, but we never got around to it finishing-wise. And so that doesn't mean that you can't. These are fairly long. And let's see, this is a 7-inch as well. So we have 5.5 and 7 inches. So you can use them, for instance, with a little bit of fabric around the outside, like this one of our
Like this
models.
one?
Let's see. I might be able to open it up. Let's see if this is the right. That'll be close.
Almost.
That'll be close. Okay, I'm just going to open this one up so that you can see it. Okay.
And this is the Beyond Cross Stitch level 4 samples, which is the hem stitching and drawn thread.
The actual pieces, the Beyond Cross Stitch pieces, can be interchangeable in this particular way of finishing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the finishing I wanted you to see. Look at this, what you've done to the finishing. It's so cute. The inside has green and red little frames, and then all around the outside are matching tartan. It's just gorgeous. And as far as the brass bellpull hardware is concerned, let's see how this would look at the top. This would be awesome. Very close very close to exactly right.
I think it's almost the exact right size.
Almost. I think that the thing is just a little bit smaller. No, sorry, your thing can be made smaller.
Yeah.
And that's the key. So this one would be ideal for making one of those. And as you can see, now that you can see it in real life, not in a plastic bag, which is where I had them all, those would make just a fabulous bellpulls. A lot of the things that we have fit this kind of size, particularly if you do what Lisa did, which is use some fabric around the outside and basically put a frame around it with fabric. So that's what we're going to put in as auction. So watch out for those. Those will be really fun. I didn't make a finishing video this time. I'm sorry. You got too busy.
You were too busy driving around, gallivanting around the countryside.
Gallivanting, exactly. Let's see. Joining you, and she's going to look online. Good.
Yeah.
Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello, nice to see you here. Jean Morrison is here. Hello. And Tammy forgot about the chat. You must be extremely busy, Tammy.
Yeah.
You usually are a little busy, but today you must be really busy. So anyway, I did want to say that before we got into the models. So you want to start with the models?
I already started with one.
You kind of did.
I did. Exactly.
So shall there be some more models?
We can start with another one. This is from level 2. It's silk ribbon.
Oh, we're still talking about Beyond Cross Stitch
Cross Stitch.
types of models.
I thought I would go through the Beyond Cross Stitch.
Yeah.
So this is level 2. It's azaleas. It's done with some silk ribbon and some feather stitch. I think that's the other stitch on it. But this is a box. And of course the design was made into the lid of the box.
The box itself, if you show the box sort of sideways, you can kind of see that the box itself has a little bottom piece of cardboard, I guess.
Mat board,
yeah. Sorry. That kind of finishes it off on the bottom, which I love that effect. And you could even glue some beads on the bottom to make it stand up on its little feet.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And then the top has not just the beautiful stitching on it, but look at the inside. This extra little piece fits exactly into the box, so that when you do this, it doesn't come off.
It doesn't come off, that's right.
So that's a really good way to make a box. And at some point when you're doing your finishing, you might show this kind of box.
Yeah, it's fairly a simple way to do. You just have to kind of score the mat board, and
she finds things like that simple. What's wonderful is that if you're interested in doing this kind of fun stuff for yourself, to show people, you have, you can do this as long as you want, because we will accept any and all videos for finishing on the Victoria Sampler website. So you have a venue right there.
Good. Yep. I just have to set up my studio. Actually, first of all, I have to sell my old house, buy a new house with a studio.
It'll take a little while.
Hopefully in the spring sometime.
Yes, it'll come.
Yeah.
And Dorothy Wendell has a question. Are the Beyond Cross Stitch patterns available? Yes, they are. They're online under PDFs. Actually, downloadable PDFs, I think, are in the collections. There's if you look on a PC or on a computer, on a big computer, you'll see that in a large screen, you will see the menu across the top of our website says catalog, and then beside it, I think somewhere, is the word collections. Look under collections, because you find all the downloadable patterns as a collection there, and once you click on them, the BCS, the Beyond Cross Stitch, will also be part of that. Or just look in under catalog and you'll see them in there.
Exactly. But the courses are fabulous. So,
definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you want to be able to just buy spot ones. If you like one, then you just get one, right? But to take the course, this means that you get all of those PDF patterns for each level.
Exactly, as well as the videos.
That's right. So you get the videos along with the course.
No finishing videos, though.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, no, I haven't shown this one yet.
Sorry, I was putting it aside.
I know, you're trying to get on with it.
I think I'll just be quiet and sit in my corner.
This is also from level 2, and this is spiderweb roses, and what else? I think also feather stitch. Some feather stitch on there.
Yeah, there's a little bit of feather stitch.
There again, it was stretched on mat board, and then some lace was added, and it was made into a photo album.
Yeah, it's funny, when I look at this, I know Yvonne did this. She finished this.
Yes, she did.
And she finished it somewhere in the mid-90s or late 90s.
Yes, absolutely.
And you can tell with the lace around the outside.
Yeah.
It's not modern, the finishing, but it's adorable. And it's also
Yeah.
something that, is cute for any other purpose.
Absolutely. And what's really funny is I don't think anyone uses photo albums anymore.
No, that's right. No, we'll
No.
have to make, what do you call it?
You can make a journal or something like that.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
Why not?
a journal or
an art journal,
art
a needlework journal.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Dorothy wants to know if the course is still built. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
They have been extended to the end of December. And as I said, I just wasn't sure whether I was going to keep them, but I have decided that I'm going to keep them up. And I will give plenty of notice if it turns out that I can't keep them up too long. But I do want to make sure that, see, it's kind of difficult for people because if they take too many courses, like if they buy too many courses, it may be that I'll have to give you only 3 months notice. So right now it's already the end of October, and there's only November and December left.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to make it until the end of March.
Absolutely.
Pretty soon.
Yes. Yes.
So by all means, sign up. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to make them until the end of March very soon, which will mean that you will have plenty of time to do 1 or maybe 2 or 3 courses.
Absolutely.
Take them one at a time.
Yes.
And that way you're not going to be stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Not sign up for all 6 levels. Do
or whatever.
1 level at a time.
Jennifer Chung says, late, but here. Good morning.
Good morning.
We love it when people come in late and say, I'm late. It's nice that you check in with us. And this was the last of our models for Beyond Cross Stitch today.
Today, yeah.
Because we actually have a lot of Beyond Cross Stitch models.
Yeah, we do. We pulled out a few. This is level 3, and these are the Christmas, 4 of the Christmas ones from the level 3.
Yeah, the colors are Christmas, the words Noel, peace.
I think joy is there.
And what's this one? Love.
Love.
Peace, love, and joy. Anyway, Yvonne made this pillow too, and really, I have to say, this is one of my favorite pillows.
It is one of my favorites.
The way she did it,
Yeah.
look at how she did all of the pieces. Really used the heart shapes to effect. And you can set this pillow in any which direction, and it's always going to be right side up, which I love. Oh, and let's see the back. Oh, the back was also done. And around the outside is this lovely green fabric. She really did such a nice job.
She did a really great job on that.
Yeah.
Like,
We love Yvonne.
Absolutely. I should give her a call. She dropped off a little card to me a little while ago.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We're still in touch with Yvonne, as we are in touch with Kathy. But they both have grandchildren and very busy lives. Actually, both of them are Libras.
They are.
Isn't that
Actually, their
odd?
birthdays are like 1 day apart.
Yes.
Isn't Yvonne's September 30th and Kathy's is October 1st?
I didn't realize they were so close together.
I think they're they're that close together. So.
But the good thing is that they both have families that they're very involved with,
Absolutely.
and I think that might be
and grandkids. You know the
trait of a Libra. Anyway, and having so many people to be in touch with, we can't be in touch with them as much. I was thinking of getting a little Victoria Sandra get together though.
I think that's a lovely idea.
Maybe we can do it sometime during November.
Yeah.
We can go out for lunch.
Hey, I'm always game to
She's
go out
in.
for lunch.
We'll invite Elaine and
Exactly.
Lexa and Kathleen.
That sounds wonderful.
Kathy.
Although my last experience of going out for lunch was extremely expensive, so you know.
I know. We can't really think about that now, can we?
No.
Because the Victoria Sampler can't afford it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right, exactly.
Maybe
so
they'll all come here for tea.
that's what I was wondering. You know, we could just buy some things and have a lunch here rather than
I
going.
like it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea because it's true. Restaurants have gone like skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Outrageous. Anyways.
We're just having our little conversation.
Yeah. We're planning something that has nothing to do with you guys. So
sorry for all the little coughs. I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat.
A little frog.
Loretta says, beautiful. She loves that pillow.
I love the pillow too. I just, I'm trying, I'll have to take a photo of it so I can try to replicate.
Yeah, I think it's fairly interesting. She's got these blocks of white out in the corner, and these are actually the linen. So
and she's kind of cut them in a block with a point at the bottom.
That's going to be very challenging.
It's going to be a little challenging. It is. But
she'll do it.
I'm trying to figure out. But it's same with the ruffle around the outside because it's two pieces of material sewn together.
Well, this looks a little bit like the outside looks a little bit like it would be if you did a binding.
Yeah, I think the green strip was sewn in the middle of two white strips.
Gosh, I don't know. I'm not a seamstress.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's what happened. Anyways, on to the next model.
And you thought you didn't have anything to say
I
today.
know. That somehow, you know, I always say I'm not really a talkative person, but obviously sometimes I am.
It depends on whether you're interested.
I guess
you feel
so.
you have something to offer.
I guess so. Yeah. Anyways, the next model is the Autumn Box.
Yes, we actually showed this before,
We have.
as you may all
Yeah.
recall. But it's, it's autumn now, and it certainly is here. We see all the leaves drifting down, and it's cooler and all that lovely stuff. So we just wanted to remind you that there is a box that is available. It's called the Autumn Box, and it has a lip on the top, just like the needlework shop, actually, the same
Yeah.
kind of idea. So that the sides have, some printing on the outside, and then the top is full of pumpkins and leaves.
Yeah.
And some of those leaves are
Exactly.
silk ribbon leaves.
Yes.
And you kind of have to have the kind of silk ribbon that would go along with the colors of the leaves, right?
Definitely.
So you might decide that if you're going to do this, then that's what you do.
And I really love the maple leaves in the corners.
They're definitely colorful.
Yeah, they are. And so the lid comes off.
Oh yes, here, let me hold on to the bottom
Take
for
off
you.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That. And inside you have a little.
Oh, I gotta turn it around.
Turn it
No,
around?
I don't.
Okay.
Turn it right side up. There we go.
So this comes out, and it's a little pin cushion for pins, and it actually sits quite nicely. Look,
Hard to do when you can't see what you're doing.
there's a little lip
Yeah,
there
they can
that
see
it
it.
sits on.
Yeah, you can really see it there. And it looks like there's a
Little
there is.
scissor fob.
Little
in there
fob. We got a fob with a leaf.
with a leaf.
This is actually just a lovely autumn box, and
Yeah.
it looks like Joanna Fuson loves the autumn box also. Tanya says she loves the autumn time of year, so do we.
Yeah.
And I have done the harvest box. It was fun to do. Thank you, Carol. I love that one too.
That's that
Are you all
one.
done there?
Yeah. And then we've got those.
Here, I'll stick those with these
Okay.
because
And I guess we're going to show some. These are mini patterns. And this one is the Fall Biscornu. This was a contest we had, wasn't it?
this was the winner of one of the
Yeah.
contests, which was the Autumn Biscornu
The
contest.
Autumn Biscornu.
So all the people had were just like you are having now, but
Yeah.
they only had black and whites.
That's right. Absolutely.
They had a black and white suggestion of the pattern, and they could change the pattern if they wanted to, and certainly put in their own colors and basically did the whole thing themselves. This was gorgeous, and this one was done by Lynn as well, I think,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Linda.
Sorry,
Linda, can't remember the last name now.
Linda Rosser.
Rosser, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she is actually, after that, she became one of our designers
Yeah,
for a
she
short
did,
time.
For a short time.
So we've still got, I think, 18 of her designs? I've
I
forgotten
think
how
it was
many.
15, actually. 15, yeah.
Yeah, they're still on our website under Linda's Designs. If you're looking under the menu on the side, you'll see that you can actually sort through for Linda's Designs by clicking on Designer, and then you can get mine and Kathy's and Linda's. And she did this one. I just think this is stunning, and I don't know
Absolutely.
where she got the acorn button, but it made it.
It made it. And there's one on the top and the bottom. So,
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. Just so pretty. And she really did a nice job.
She did
So
a really nice job.
the pattern itself, though, is on our website.
It's on our website, and it's in the mini pattern section.
Yes, again, PDF, downloadable PDFs. So now that's what we're doing now, is we're doing all mini patterns, showing them all off
Showing
to
some
you.
mini patterns. They're really quick, easy stitches, things to stitch, and they can be used as ornaments or,
You learn a lot
You
actually
learn
when
a
you
lot.
do these.
mhm.
Yeah, there's lots of different
they're
specialty
full
stitches.
of different specialty stitches. Now this one is called the Winter Biscornu.
It's cool.
It's cool,
Mhm.
but it is, I love the colors of this.
And this way, we finished it on the edges with some beads.
Yeah,
And also I stitched some little hearts there so they would be kind of drooping down,
Absolutely.
looking a little cold.
yeah. Yeah, I love the use of the silver and the turquoise beads around the outside.
Yeah, really, really looks
Yeah.
pretty.
And then the metallic braid for the holly branches.
Yeah, and I also wanted to, I don't know if we can focus in on this, on the
Am I not
snowflake.
moving it right?
No, you are,
Yeah.
sweetie. There's nothing wrong. It's just I wanted to see if I could get it closer. But it doesn't focus in
No.
easily, so I'm trying to get it to focus in on the snowflake. But it's just not doing it, so sorry about that. Here, I'll put them away for you.
And then this one is the chickadee ornament. And I think it was part of the Heirloom Christmas sampler.
Dorothy, you're going to love the one for winter. It's really fun to do. Oh yes, this was taken from the Heirloom Christmas.
It was taken from the Heirloom Christmas. Let's see, you can have the hanger there, and then it's got a tassel.
The finishing for this is in our, is it Introduction to Ornaments? No, it's ornament finishing.
I think it's now called Merry Christmas.
That's annoying, isn't it? We should have put Introduction to Finishing. Sheesh. Anyway.
Well, we had changed all of them from beautiful finishing, and then we gave them names, but you're right.
Because we did 3 different ways of finishing ornaments, and they were there in there. There's models in there that were needing to be made into different kinds of finishes, and that's what it's called, Merry Christmas?
I think it's called Merry Christmas.
Well, have a look anyway, and it gives you those
It's got 3 different ornaments in it. I think one is a heart.
Oh, yes.
One is a heart, one is just a heart hanger square, and the other one, was it a circle? Might have been a circle.
It was circle with some stitchers sitting on beside each other or something. Anyway, they're very cute, and the designs are very cute, but it gives you the exact way that Lisa's still finishing her ornaments.
Absolutely. And this?
I'm going to do this one.
You're going to, okay.
Yeah, I want to do this one.
Okay.
This is actually a really fun one. It's still Christmas. And it has one of those cupcake, it's a silicone cupcake that you can, I wonder, did you put some silicone cupcakes in the grab bags?
No.
I put a few in, but I don't think that we put too many in.
No, I didn't.
They're really kind of bulky to put in, but we might put a few in if we only like if there's only one package in a box, they could probably get one of those.
True.
Anyway, you can buy them anywhere anyway.
Absolutely.
They're just not the same size, but that doesn't matter because you can use slightly bigger count fabric. Sorry. Smaller count fabric, in other words, a 22 instead of a 24. Sorry. A 14, so rather than a 14 you would have in 28, 26. That would be good. It would make it smaller or bigger. 26 would make it bigger. I'm confused.
Yes, you're confused.
32 would make it smaller.
32 would make it smaller. A 40 would even make it smaller than that.
Yeah, if you could make it a 40, that would be cool. But they'd have to be those little, I think they call them fat bomb or chocolate silicone forms. And that would be kind of cute doing it on a 40.
And this is called Poinsettia Heart. I love this one. I think you taught this one at the sewing show many years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. And I've done it in different colors. But this is the original color done on, I think it was Star Sapphire linen from Wishelt. And some really
I don't think
nice,
that's still around.
I don't think so.
No.
Pink silk ribbon for the poinsettia and green for the leaves, and then some really easy heart hanger. But I've done it in different colors. I've done it on a gingerbread color fabric using, sorry, Karen watercolors Nefertiti.
Oh,
and then
that'd be so pretty.
Yeah. So it's easy to change the colors on this one.
And use when you're using a pearl cotton, you can use an 8. You can probably also use one strand of the watercolors from Karen collection.
Yeah.
That would be really nice too.
So that's that one. And we got some.
Oh, she's gonna give one to me.
Yeah.
Yay! I get to do one too. Here we go. While you're still organizing, I'll show them this one, which is actually one of our favorites.
One of our favorites is from the Gingerbread Garden sampler. And I think this is called Gingerbread Cookie?
Probably.
Yeah.
Nope, Gingerbread Cookie Ornament.
Yeah.
Not just Gingerbread Cookie. No.
Yeah, Gingerbread Cookie Ornament. But this one is really cute because it has some specialty stitches, a little bit of hem stitching, a little bit of heart hanger.
And along with all the other mini patterns, this one is there as well. They're not expensive. They're kind of, how can I put it? A quick project that you can put in your purse. Really, that's what they're for. You know, when you don't really feel like doing a large project and maybe you want to go away for a little while and you want to go to someone's house and you just want to do a little stitching.
Little stitching.
And it goes so quickly, you could have this one done
Yeah.
really quickly. And we wanted to show you these before Christmas because it's still lots of time to make some more ornaments.
Definitely.
You know, it's that time of year where ornaments are very, very appreciated. Does anyone do a Halloween tree?
I don't myself.
I've heard of people doing either Halloween or fall trees.
Yeah, fall trees. Yeah.
Maybe not like trees, but like branchy trees.
Yeah, exactly.
Does anyone do that? Oh, Dorothy got a cupcake. There, you can do that one. That little cupcake, the wreath. That would be great. Anyway, does anyone do any of those? The kind of the trees. The reason I'm saying it again is because I realize that I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to push you into answering, which is not a nice idea because you don't have to answer. I don't know of anyone who does that, but I just love the idea. I've seen it in magazines, you know.
For decoration, fall decorations.
Yeah, or they put the tree branch in a pumpkin and have it weighted down with a pumpkin, and then they just put on these little things. There, Nancy Prudding has one. Oh, and so does Marcia Buckingham. A white wire tree.
4-foot white wire tree.
Lovely.
Oh, great.
And Nancy has them with Halloween ornaments. See, I've never done that. I think that's such a great idea.
Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one would be perfect for
It
that
would be
kind of tree.
pumpkin-y anyway.
And this is called, what is this one called? Harvest Virtues. And it's from the Autumn Garden sampler. But I love it. It says, gratitude. I can't read backwards. Gratitude, giving, generosity, and goodness.
It's all about Thanksgiving in this one.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily for Halloween, but it
No,
can be
that's
used for an
true.
autumn tree.
Can be used for autumn tree. I love the overdye that was used for the flowers around the outside.
Yes, because all the flowers are done with that overdye.
With that overdye.
So look at all the different colors in there. I've forgotten what we used, but it'll say in the pattern.
Yeah, I can't quite remember now either.
Harvest Virtues, everyone. Louisa says, I do a small something foot.
3 foot?
Yeah, it does say 3 foot, but I think there's a little thing in before that. It's probably a emoji that we can't read here. Foot Halloween tree hung with stitched ornaments.
Very nice.
Very pretty. I saw one the other day in a Jackie, it's a Christmas card. It was, a Halloween card.
Jackie Lawson?
Lawson, greeting card. I saw she had drawn one on the side of this driveway because I looked at all the Halloween cards and I thought they were so adorable. And then I saw that one that had, like, she drew a tree and it kind of sprouted all these. And I thought, oh, what a nice thing to do. And I know it's not new. Don't get me wrong. I'm just really slow.
Yeah.
Oh, we did one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a couple more here.
Okay, I'm going to do my bit.
Yes.
This one is also, could be an ornament anytime, but as you can tell, it is a name tag. And it was finished really easily with some wool backing, wool sort of felt backing. And it was used at the Pumpkin Seed Stitchers Hideaway. It was not a Stitchers Hideaway, sorry. Pumpkin Seed Stitchers Retreat.
Yeah.
I think it was in Minnesota that I did this one.
So.
And there is the backing, which really looks nice up close. You can see how easily that was done with a blanket stitch. Love it. Very cute.
And then this is the Noel ornament. And there again, it's part of the, sorry, that heart doesn't want to hang properly.
No, it doesn't, does it? What's wrong with it?
Don't want to twist it too much. It's part of the Noel sampler and leaflet. Yeah,
I got
sorry.
it to be in. I told it to be in.
Yeah, oh good.
Anyway, it's really cute. And this one, this Noel series, again, didn't have any cross stitch in it. Was mostly specialty stitches, which at the time was quite the rage. But also what I ended up doing with these kinds of things is making them so that they are not non-denominational, you know, and they can be used for any purpose. You change the colors on this a little bit.
Absolutely.
You match whatever it is that you like in your living room. And I'm going to throw this over to your minis.
Sure.
Those are mini models.
And one more, and this is from the Victorian Rose sampler.
Yes.
And it's the Victorian Rose ornament.
Very cute. That little ribbon bow is just so adorable, and it matches so perfectly.
It is. Yeah.
But it's been kind of squashed in the bag a little bit, so.
It doesn't stand out quite like it used
No,
to.
but it's very pretty, just the same.
And then you got this.
That should have been like sewn on or something.
I think it probably was. It looks like it's pulled out there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that one's called Christmas Rose.
It's called Victorian Rose.
Victorian Rose.
Or this one's called Rose Snowflake, but it's from the Victorian Rose.
And you think that you can get it again as a mini, right?
Absolutely. This one is the mini, and then the Victorian Rose is the sampler.
Sampler and
the sugar plum.
Right. Dorothy, you love a lot of the minis. I'm so glad, because these are the kinds of things that kind of get unnoticed.
Absolutely.
They go under the radar.
That's right. And they're so fun to stitch, the little ones. I think I might have one or two more to do. One is one of the little purses that matches the mini purses.
Yeah, then we have a whole leaflet of purses.
Absolutely.
But that one also was done, and it is now going to be a mini.
Exactly, and I think it's got Santa Claus and the reindeer on it. So
it's one of my favorite motifs.
Loretta
says, beautiful ornaments. Keep them in mind when you want to have a quick stitch. All you need to do is get one of those, download it.
Yeah.
So it's so easy. Just download it, and then grab some of your materials, put a whole bunch of them in a little bag, and take them with you.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Play with color a little bit.
Patricia says, I have some of those minis. They were from a needlework shop for free years ago. Yeah, okay, they may have given them out. As far as I know, they got them from us, of course. They're no longer for free, because we definitely have to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
But they're low in cost anyway.
Yes.
So downloading those is not going to cost an arm and a leg, and they haven't gone up in price. Not like everything else in the world.
Yeah.
Ours have not gone up in price. And we do have two more things here, but you know what? We have done a lot of
We've done a lot of models, so maybe we'll save the other ones for next week.
So. Yeah, because next week we need to have more models.
We do. That's right. Yes.
And
it's time to recycle and bring out some of the ones that we've shown already.
Exactly.
Some of our favorites.
Oh, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
That was Richard calling me. This is my WhatsApp sound. And it's the only person I know on WhatsApp, so I know it's him. It's kind of fun. But don't forget, I also have to put up all of the auction items, which are the 4 sets, like there's top and bottom that you're getting in different sizes, 5.5 to 7, something like that. So they'll be up fairly soon, within the next hour, and you can bid on them. They're not going to be, there's going to be a minimum bid, but it won't be very high. You can give whatever you think is best, and don't forget, they are solid brass.
Solid brass.
They're heavy and they're beautiful. So hopefully you're going to enjoy getting those before Christmas, so you can finish some of your things off. Now be quiet, Richard.
I'll get to you in a minute.
I'll get to you in a minute. Lots of love to all of you. We have had so much fun this morning. I think that you have too, Lisa. You were.
I was a little chattier than usual.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this has to do with models and finishing, and you have a lot to offer in that regard.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for joining us. We just love having you here, and we're going to I'll put this up on YouTube within the next day. I try to keep it up, and we'll see you again next week. It's still going to be 9:30 Pacific Daylight Time.
Yes.
So you know, remember, it's still the same time as this week.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. We're going to get off to work.
Yeah.
I'll put the auction items up, and then I hope you have a very nice rest of your day.
I hope you do too.
Thank you. And you too.
Yep.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.